Alright guys, I know this is not really going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh video, but it's kind of just like a little slice of life where I finally found an A&W restaurant actually near my place, and I just had to try it and share it to the channel and just share with y'all why it's just a special place for me. So, okay. So, of course, had to get the root beer float, right? Had to get the root beer float. So, there's that. Then, of course, gotta get the regular root beer. All right. Now, of course, they don't really make fry sauce. Is not very common out here in the South. So I had to make it myself. But you can actually get it like at Kroger and stuff like that. It's literally just ketchup and mayo. That's literally all fry sauce is. But you'd always get fry sauce at A&W when you go. So that's probably better if I get a plate for this. So I know to some people it's probably just like, yo, I mean, they got the KFC. This is like the one, it's one of the A&Ws that are combined with another one. So that's why it has KFC on the thing. But it's all A&W shit. Well, I know some people are like, it's just a restaurant, bro. Like, it's still the same wrap and everything. It might be a little bit colder. Like, I try to warm it up a little bit. It gave me like so much ketchup. Anyway, oh, I gotta try the root beer, of course. Now, it's just like home. Just like home. See, like, you might think it would be the same as like the canned ones. I'm telling you, it's not. It's completely it's so much better because like the way they actually have it in the store, because like, you know, they probably make it a way different than they do, you know, see, because it's got high fructose corn syrup, so they don't have the actual sugar. So the way they have it, where they actually make it, it has like cane sugar, and it's a lot sweeter, and it's like more vanilla-ish to it. So it's got like a vanilla texture to it. So if any of you have been to like, what is that place? Culver's? That's basically almost the same root beer, but just a little different. But I gotta dip it in the fry sauce. Hold on now. Why are you so crazy about this shit? Well, I'll tell you. Look, I got the A&W right here. I'm gonna have to flip the thing backwards so yeah, it doesn't look. It's like, it's just a restaurant. Why are you so? It's just a fast food place. You are so crazy about it. I'm like, well, it also has to do with like growing up, right? So back where I live, this is a very common place to be at. There's like, they were like everywhere. And I'll probably show you on the map because I know you by now, you know, in Tennessee, there's probably like 2. And there so happens to be one like 20 minutes away from me that I didn't really know about until now. But I'd always go to A&W with like my parents or my grandparents. So anytime we went out, so I'll just show you. I got like a regular, just like bacon cheeseburger, just to let y'all see. But I mean, this one's kind of like a smaller place, and you know, not the highest reviews on this one, but it's still pretty good. But it just means a lot to me. Like, going there a lot as a kid, and they had a playground, not a playground, they had a park like with like a huge jungle gym playground thing. So, you know, you go and party about Jojo. I need you away from me so I don't get your hair in my food. You know, as a kid, you go and play in the jungle gym and work your, play your ass off, and then you're just like, man, I could go for a nice root beer float and a burger and some fries, and you had the A&W like right across the street. And also, I think just like one of my main favorite things about it was like it was like super classic stuff. Like it even had like a type of like almost like Sonic type drive-through thing where you could order your stuff and they'd bring your order to you and like the roller skates and all that stuff. But when you went inside, it had like like a music box and just like a bunch of old stuff. Like they had like there was like always a bunch of classic cars parked outside. My ice cream's kind of melting already. I might have to switch to the like my favorite thing was like the way they like you could order the food was you didn't have like a waiter or anything. So you came in, you'd like sit down at the table, and there was like this little brown like creamish like phone on the thing with like a menu, so everybody ordered their thing, and then you pick up the phone, and then you place in your order that way. Like they're like they ask like, what's your order, and you do it and you hang it up, and then they just bring it to you. And then of course when you got the A&W root beer floats, which I honestly should probably have just poured that in here. Like, what am I doing? I'm like doing this like a scrub. And to make it even better, we're gonna pour more of the root beer in there. There. Well, it's kind of like all foamed up now. But you can get like all the glass A&W things there too. It was, for a kid, I like all that stuff is like cool, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of like the main reasons why it's just also just so memorable for me. And it was just there and just going there all the time. It's just one of those things. Like everybody has those things growing up where they just have that one thing that they really, really like no matter what. And it's just one of their go-to things. And when it comes to food, and if it's A&W, well, not as good as it, right out of the thing, but I had to drive like another extra 20 minutes just to get here and then starting all this stuff, so it's still pretty good. So I really, really enjoy it. But yeah, just a quick little, you really got to get away from me right now, bud. I don't want your hair in my food, buddy. I know you're like smelling all types of new smells. You're like, what is all this? I can't let y'all can't see Jojo, but he's right here. He just keeps crawling on right here, but I'm like, bro, your tail is so fluffy and too close to my food. But yeah. If y'all got like anything that y'all had as like that's just really iconic to you or really special to you, I want to know down in the comments, please. I want to know, because everybody, I know everybody has to have their thing, and A&W is my thing. Just like how we all get together, because for this channel, it's Yu-Gi-Oh and playing heroes. That's our thing, is our hero deck. And when it comes to food, it's A&W. So good. I love it so much. I'm probably not gonna drive there all the time because it's quite a ways out there, and I can kind of tell that the people who like kind of work there kind of really don't give a shit. I mean, it makes sense. You're working in a fast food place. But I just wanted to share this little treat with y'all. Share a little piece of me, It's something silly. But as far as the channel goes right now, I'm in the process of moving again, so that's why content is kind of really low on end. So it's not me not playing in the format or anything like that. It's just like I'm real busy. See, like I had this picture behind me fall. I don't care because I gotta take all them shits down anyway. So I was like, oh cool, like you fell. Great, it helps me out having to pick it up. But yeah, in the process of doing all this stuff, so I've been really busy, but videos are coming, so don't worry about that, you guys. But I just wanted to share this little slice of heaven with you guys, so thank you so much for all your support. And if y'all find an A&W and you've never had it, please try it. I love it so much, and hopefully you'll like it too. So if you do, please let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And yeah, or just sharing something with me that you guys enjoy. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna finish this, and I'll see y'all in the next video.